Welcome to Tuesday Tips with Dr. Latanya Hughes and Shanae Jordan, where we share our thoughts on different topics to help you be the best version of you possible so you can spread lots of love and light. Let's see what we're talking about this week. Thanks for watching.
Hey, you guys, we're back with another episode of Tuesday Tips. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
We're already into the new year, and that's fantastic. I don't know about you, but I feel amazing. And if I didn't feel amazing, I'm still going to tell myself I feel amazing.
Right. There you go.
Because we're practicing all the stuff we preach. Yeah. So in our first Tuesday Tips of 2019, we started off talking about goals. We told you we don't use the term resolution because that kind of, connotates that when you ain't gonna finish that, you're not gonna work that out. You're gonna start, but you're not gonna finish. So we don't use that. We don't use that. So we kind of started off just sharing the top 5 recommendations that we have for setting goals, not just any kind of goals, but realistic goals. You don't just want to have any kind of goals, and that's probably why a lot of times resolutions don't work, because they're not realistic. They're not specific. You can't measure them because it's just something arbitrary. You don't really kind of narrow them down. And so we really wanted to make sure that we're sharing with you some recommended goals that are realistic and things that you can achieve, but also giving you tips along the way of how to actually walk them out.
Yes.
So the first one was drink water.
Yes.
Baby steps on that one for a lot of people who don't like water. The next one is exercise. More baby steps for those of you who don't like to exercise, but fitness is always on your goal list or your list for the year, and you don't see it through. The other one is managed diet. That goes along with your fitness goals, because exercise, weight loss, all of that stuff, getting your body right, taking care of your temple is as simple as calories in and calories out. But there are things that you have to do. So go back and watch the last Tuesday Tip episode for that. Journaling. You've heard us talk about it so much over the past year, 2018. It's always a thread. It's always going to be a trend you're going to hear us talk about, because we believe it. We both do it. It's not something that's just arbitrary. No. Journaling works. We believe in it. And we rounded that last one out with talking about daily devotionals. Get you some daily devotionals in your life. All of these things are helping. So we dealt with the physical body with the drinking water, exercise, managing diet. We went on to talking about basically mental and spiritual. And we're going to keep it rolling and keep sharing with you some more goals that we're recommending for 2019. So Shanae, kick us off again.
Yes. With something new. I know the part of the church that I attend each year so far, we've been in the church, I'm going to say about 2 years now, and I love it. It's one word that we choose, and then we pray over that word, and we focus on that word throughout the whole entire year. And my word that I am choosing is peace. And peace can be mental, it can be physical, it can be your environment. It can be at work. It can be your friends, your family. Peace is definitely a word that can mean a whole lot of different things to different people. And so that's a goal or a recommendation that I would suggest, is to choose a word that specifically for your life that you want to focus on for the whole entire year. It could be trust. It could be faith. Faith, even if you're not a spiritual person, it could just be faith in yourself, believing in yourself that you can do things and that you can achieve your goals. It can be faith in your spouse. It can be faith in your job and your career. Just any word that that relates to you, that you can kind of meditate on, that you can write about, that you can focus on. And every day you make it your priority. Is the number one on your list to say, you know what, I'm going to work on this word, and I'm going to try to mature. I'm going to try to grow from this word and see where it takes you, and how doors that it can be open from that one word. And you just never know. I know last year for our family it was trust, and I'm gonna tell you, when you actually speak these things out, you know, it manifests back. And we went through a lot of things last year about trust.
Wow.
And we really had to be like, okay, well, wow, we did say this as a family. We said this was going to be our word. As a family, we prayed about this word. And so we really had to trust God on a lot of things.
Wow.
You know, we had to trust ourselves on a lot of things because this is what we said we wanted to work on, you know. Wow. And I'm like, okay, we got through it. So moving into 2019, I'm like, okay, I could do peace. You know, trust wasn't that hard, that bad. It wasn't that hard, you know. And I noticed that, you know, looking over, you know, back in last year, you know, I didn't have a lot of peace in some things, in some areas, and it went along with trust. But, you know, some things I didn't know that I didn't have peace with. I was like, okay, this is the word that I need to focus on. Right. So yeah, I mean, it could be anything, y'all. Y'all don't have to use my words or, you know, but just choose a realistic word,
right?
You know, and just see where it takes you.
Wow, that's really good. That's really good. I'm gonna say affirmations. Y'all have heard me.
Yes, you're the affirmation queen.
Talk about these affirmations, okay? But here's what I want to encourage you to do. One, if you don't have affirmations, you really want to jot down some affirmations for yourself that you want to speak over yourself for the year, and I'm not saying that that's the end all to be all. You'll probably add to it along the year as you grow and develop it and move through the year. But I want you to take it a step further, and it's something that I've been doing myself, taking my affirmations a step further and stepping into it and walking it out. It's one thing to say you are something, it's another thing to be it.
Yeah.
So for instance, I have an affirmation wall. You guys can't see it. It's not here. I have it, you know, words that I encourage myself. And when I walk in my office, they're right there. They're on the wall. I have them in my bedroom. I have affirmations everywhere because I'm speaking over myself, these things. But at some point I've got to step into them. Because it's not enough to just have affirmations on the wall to say I'm a leader or that people need me or that I'm creative. I've got to do something with it. So now it's time to step into being a creative person. Not that I'm not already creative, but what does that mean? Writing. What am I writing? Stepping outside my comfort zone to do something different. Being creative, getting creative ideas on how to market and promote and, you know, connect with other people and just doing different things. How to basically be motivated, because sometimes I'm not motivated.
Yeah.
The reality is we're not motivated every day. I don't care how many devotionals you do. Care how much you pray and worship. It's some days you just wake up and you're just not feeling it. I don't want to do life today. Like
I saw this one quote say, I don't feel like today.
Right. It's some days it's like I don't want to do life today. Like you're just not motivated, but you can't be governed by how you feel.
Right.
And so I've got to be creative on how to motivate myself to push so that I can be the leader that I need to be, because I want to be a wealthy person, and wealth is not just money. You know what I mean? So I've got to obtain knowledge and different things. So I've got to take my affirmations off the wall, and it has to manifest into something. So my encouragement to you is, one, get you some affirmations, and two, do something with the affirmations. Become those affirmations, because after a while they just become words, because you have to believe them and take it a step further. It's just like faith. You can believe, but you got to do something. Faith without works is dead. You got to do something with it. If I believe in my affirmations, that means I've got to do something with those affirmations.
Right.
So that's my recommendation for 2019. So you got, Shanae, it's on you.
My recommendation too is about your inner circle. Okay. You know, we talked about this before about you know, we in a circle, and you know, saying making sure you have people that are going to help you that you, so that way you can help them and that going to be beneficial, not people that's going to, you know, be there to take up space.
Yeah.
Keep that going this year. Okay. Yeah. Keep that going, like, seriously, because, you know, as you start to work out, you know, you get your face clear, you get your edges back, as you start to journal. As you start to do things to better yourself, you want to make sure that the people that are around you are trying to do the same thing. Okay. Cut out the people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't trying to do nothing. And all they want to do is gossip. All they want to do is still be the, oh, I'm just still people. The people that still just doing the same thing and not doing, they don't want to do anything. Right. Listen, leave them in 2018. It's okay. Sometimes we outgrow people. And that's fine, you know, and that's not saying that you don't love them. That's not saying that, you know, you would never talk to them. You know, again, I'll never hang out. That doesn't mean any of that. Right. But if you're trying to move forward and, you know, you have people in your life that's not trying to go there, you know, then it's like, what? No, because then they're going to continue to hold you back. And those affirmations that we just finished talking about, they're not going to work because they're going to be like, girl, you sure? You sure you can do that? You sure that's you? Because, girl, I remember when we was in high school, girl, we like 40. You still talk about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, you know, like, okay, that was back in the day. That's not me anymore. You know, you don't need those people. You need people to say, okay, listen, y'all, today I'm beautiful. You know, I'm beautiful today. Today, I am a leader. That's your affirmation today. I'm beautiful and I'm a leader. Right. You need people that's around to say, girl, yes, you are beautiful and yes, you are a leader. Right. Because you lead me this way. You know what I'm saying? Or you taught me this way. Or you shown me this way. You need people that's going to be around you in your inner circle, that's going to care for you, that's going to love you unconditionally, and that wants greater for you. Just like you want to see other people win, listen, you need people that's want to see you win. Okay? And one more thing to kind of add to that, don't compare yourself either to other people in 2019. Okay? Because let me tell you something. You would be disappointed either way. You would be disappointed, one, because you would feel like your goal that you have is not as big as your friend's goal, or it's not as big as the next person's goal. So you're going to be disappointed because you're going to feel like, well, is this really worth it? Because I feel like it's not that big. Yes, it's big. Why? Because it's yours. Right. Whatever you want to do is yours. Right. And here's the other thing why I disappoint you, because you'll feel like nobody's rooting for you. So in 2019, keep it closed.
Right. I want to, when you talking about your inner circle, not only choose them, you want to protect that inner circle.
Yes. Yes.
You've got to protect it because. Because you won't have peace and they won't have peace, and you'll have nothing but chaos and a whole bunch of mess. I have a tight circle. Like tight. Super
tight.
Yeah. And I'm the kind of person, once you out of the circle,
that's it.
And I don't have a revolving door.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage you, protect your circle. Seriously. Don't have a revolving door. That doesn't mean you're heartless. Because if they left, that means they weren't for you.
Right.
Or they weren't ready to grow with you.
Right.
And that's their decision. Don't take on, part of protecting your inner circle is don't take on other people's stuff. Whoever remains, they're good. They're good. So don't have a revolving door to your inner circle. Protect it at all costs. When people leave, see ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Because when the glow up happens, it's real. Don't come back. Don't come back over here. Because there's no room. There's no space.
Right.
Even if it's not filled with somebody else, that vacancy is no longer even there. It's not even vacancy. It's not even vacant anymore. It's already been filled to capacity with the people that I already have here who love me.
Right.
So just a little something to add to that, because that's very, very, very important.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, and that's going to kind of go along hand in hand with what Shanae said about choosing your inner circle and not comparing yourself to others. Forgive yourself and forgive yourself regularly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to, because we have a tendency to try to be the end all, to be all of these different things to everybody else but ourselves. And we're harder on ourselves, and that's not healthy. Forgive yourself and forgive yourself regularly. And that means be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to make mistakes, stumble and fall. That's what life is about. Figuring out, oh, okay, I made a mistake. What did I learn from it? Oh, okay, that probably wasn't the right move, but it's already out there. So what do I do next?
Right.
Forgive yourself and move on. Forgiveness. Let that be like it for you, because if you can forgive yourself, you can forgive other people. A lot of times we can't forgive other people because we don't even know how to forgive. Forgiveness starts with you. So that's
good. That's definitely good. Yeah. Because I mean, we're hard on ourselves because we're our biggest critics in everything. We're our biggest critics, whether, it's how we look, how we do things, so some of us is like, listen, it has to be perfect all the time.
Right.
And that's just how life is. Life isn't perfect.
No,
it's not perfect. Things happen, things get off track, and it's okay. Right. It's trust me. It's okay, because if you have idols and you have people that you're looking up to, if you actually sat down and talked to them, they'll let you know every mistake that they've made.
Come on.
Every failure that they have failed at, everything, they will tell you.
Right.
Why? Because it made them the person who they are today. And they had to forgive themselves and say, you know what? Even though I made this mistake, even though I may not have done this right, or maybe even if I didn't take this opportunity, I still kept it moving. I still kept going. Yep. So 2019, yes, do that. And celebrate. It's growth. Right. And mine is celebrate yourself this year.
Come on.
Listen, celebrate yourself. Okay? Like, say good job. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, good job. You did good. Yeah. Because you could have went off, but you didn't. Okay. You could have gave up yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could have gave up, but you didn't. Every small goal that you achieve, celebrate yourself.
That's right.
And I'm not saying, you don't have to do something, extravagant and big and all out, but just say job well done to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Right. And don't let anybody discourage you about that. Yes, I'm taking myself out to eat because I just did good on this test. Right. Yes, I'm doing this because I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do. I'm staying on track of my goals, my realistic goals, and I'm achieving what I said I wanted to achieve. Right. So this year, celebrate yourself. Yeah.
And I couldn't end it any better. So this episode of Tuesday Tips. And we'll be back. I'm telling you, we're rounding out this month. We're just filling this whole month with nothing but some good old recommendations of some goals that you can set for yourself for 2019. It's never, I like to say, it's never too early or too late to set the course for your life. You can pivot as many times as you need to. And we're just trying to do our part to help you transform global communities one citizen at a time. And that citizen starts with you. So until next time, as always, remember to spread lots of love and light. And we'll see you on the next episode of Tuesday Tips. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Tuesday Tips with Dr. LaTonya Hughes and Shanae Jordan. We hope to see you back next week. Until then, remember to spread lots of love and light.